School Convocation Ceremony. Please rise to welcome the Spruce View School graduating class of 2013. Please remain standing. We will begin our ceremony with the singing of O Canada. I would like to begin by sharing a message to you from Mr. Glenn Brooke, our Vice Principal, who couldn't be with us today as he is in Saskatchewan with his ailing father. As you are most certainly aware, Mr. Brooke has been an important factor in the academic success of each one of our students, and his connection and relationship with each and every student in our high school wing is so valuable. He would be with us if he could. In fact, he would be emceeing if he were here. But in his absence, I would like to pass on his message to our graduates. Please let the grade 12s know that they are in my heart at this important time in their lives. I wish each of them the best of luck as they take on this next stage of their lives. So to begin our convocation ceremony, I would like to call upon Ms. Carrie Toll, MLA for Innisfail-Sylvan Lake, to bring greetings from the province. Ms. Toll will also be presenting the MLA Sylvan Lake Innisfail Award to one of our students.
Thank you so much, and it is truly an honor and a privilege to be here. Thank you to graduates, teachers, staff, honored guests, and families. It is an honor to be here as your representative for the member of the Legislative Assembly for Innisfail-Sylvan Lake. I feel truly privileged to be here and share this very special moment with you, your family, and your friends. Firstly, I'd like to say thank you to the graduates. Making it here today is not an easy task. It takes hard work, determination, and dedication. You did it. Enjoy this moment. Breathe it in and pat yourself on the back and say, great job. Parents, families, loved ones, you have spent your lives dedicated to these young adults. You've watched them grow from little people into caring, responsible, and trustworthy young adults. You've worked hard to make sure the homework was done, provided guidance, advice, and of course, a shoulder to cry on. Thank you for your hard work, patience, and dedication. I would also like to take a moment to congratulate the administration, trustees, teachers, staff, and of course, the community of Spruce View. We all know that it takes a village to raise a child. Each of you has played an integral role in setting the example, providing direction, and ensuring that those that become the next generation of Alberta are responsible. So thank you. Steve Jobs, the creator of Apple, spoke at Stanford University in 2005, and he said, "Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the results of other people's thinking. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your inner voice. And most important, have the courage to follow your heart and your intuition. They somehow already know what you truly want to become. Everything else is secondary. Enjoy this next portion of your journey. Become who you want to be, but be open to options. As you go forward, take this advice with you. Remember your family. Remember your community and those that have value in your life. We all need advice. You will need to have someone you can count on, someone you can go to, and someone who will love and help you. Tom Baudet said, "The difference between school and life, in school you're taught a lesson, then given a test. In life you're given a test and taught a lesson." I'd like to leave you with these few small words of advice. Don't worry, your passion will find you. Relax and wait for it. Get better at trusting yourself and learn to be bold. Don't let others define who you are. Dream big. Take initiative and get in the game. Be as persistent as you can be, but don't give up. Learn to fail or fail to learn. You don't need to be perfect. Use your imagination and your creativity. Remind yourself to be present. If you think you can, you can. Nudge yourself to take more risks. If you cannot embrace change, at least give it a hug once in a while. Work hard and keep walking the road. Try selflessness and give back. And I know you're about to enter a very important journey. And the only thing that I could ask, and I'm sure I share the words of many parents in your community, is please enjoy yourself, but please, please, please be safe. Congratulations and a job well done. And also, last year when I became an elected member of the Legislative Assembly, we established the MLA Citizenship Award. And the MLA Citizenship Award goes to the person who most exemplifies dedication to the community, a volunteerism aspect, and just an overall good sense of citizenship. And this year, I'm very, very proud to announce that the winner of the award is Jared Hout. And I apologize, I unfortunately have to go to HJ Cody, so I'm not ducking out on you. It's a very important day for them as well.
And now I would like to invite Ms. Connie Hulsman, trustee for Bowden Spruce View, who will bring greetings to our graduating class from the Chinook's Edge Board of Trustees.
Good morning, everyone. What a great day out there it is today. At least we've got some sunshine on a glorious day to celebrate. Thank you very much for this opportunity and honor of standing here and recognizing all of you as young men and women who have demonstrated perseverance and strength of character in completing your high school education within our public school system. On behalf of Chinook's Edge School Board of Trustees, I am very pleased to extend to each and every one of you and every member of the graduating class of 2013 heartfelt congratulations, pardon me, and sincerest best wishes on your personal and academic achievements in pursuit of completion of high school. To be a visible member of this grad class of 2013 is a very clear identification to the Spruce View community, your families, that you are prepared and very capable of taking your place and contributing to our future. There is also no doubt in my mind that the staff of Spruce View School have worked so hard to help you prepare for a rich and varied life of continuous learning, and I thank them as well. I also want to say a thanks to the parents and community of Spruce View. You all pulled together. Look what you've created. One word of advice that I would like to share with you is to always remember to hold on to your values, your work ethic, and most importantly, your sense of community. It is these qualities and supports that will guide you further on your journey in life. Have a terrific graduation today. Celebrate, make great memories. Thank you for inviting me.
It is my pleasure now to invite Mr. Ray Hoppins to the podium. Mr. Hoppins is Associate Superintendent for Chinook Edge School Division and will bring a message to our graduates from our school division.
Good morning, graduates, family members, special guests, staff. I'm honored to be here today to bring you greetings from Chinook Edge School Division. And I first have to start off with a big congratulations to all the boys on this side who were singing "O Canada." You should have seen it. It was a great thing. So I want to give you guys a round of applause. That was fantastic. When our young people sing our national anthem, I take pride from it as well. In preparation for today, I asked Mrs. Martin about, my speech and my time, and she said, don't be too long. So I'm going to give you graduates the gift of time and not spend a lot of time up here. And you're smiling, so that's a good thing. I talked to Mr. Crawford, and he said, Ray, I'm speaking tonight, and I've got a lot of jokes planned, so don't be too funny. So I canceled all my jokes. Mr. Crawford, he's going to be the funny comedian tonight at your special event this evening. So all I need to do is really say two things from the school division. The first thing is thank you. Thank you to the parents. You are your children's first and most important teacher. And we're proud that you entrust us to get your children to this stage. Thank you for standing by them, for giving them the support. I was watching a home video with my daughter just a few days ago, and it was of her skating, and she wasn't really skating. I was holding her, and she had skates on. And she turned to me and said, you taught me how to skate? And I said, well, yeah, how did you think that happened? And she goes, I thought I did it all on my own. And so to the graduates, you did a lot of it, but you didn't do it on your own. Your parents were there when you learned to walk, when you learned to read, when you learned to skate, and for that we thank you. Thank you to the staff for everything you do for these students. I've been out to Spruce View School many times this year, and sometimes I get a little scatterbrained. I can't tell what time it is. And I couldn't tell if the school day was still on because of all the activities going on. I'd meet a group of students in front, and they're getting ready for track and field. I come in and I hear music going on. And all those activities help in your development. So thank you to those groups. And most importantly, congratulations to the graduates. This is a big deal. It's a big deal to us as a school division. Other than your health and safety, it's the biggest deal. So we're proud of you. Congratulations. As was mentioned before, it's a beautiful day. Enjoy this very special day. And thank you for inviting me. Thank you.
Every month this past year at our school-wide assemblies, we take some time to reflect upon what has happened in our building that has made us feel proud. We would like to take a moment now and highlight our class of 2013 and their contributions to our school culture and environment. So have a look at the screen to my left and have a look at what makes us feel proud as a school and what should make you feel proud as the class of 2013.
So I just like for them when they're 25 years from now, when they're about 30 years old. What about your family?
helps. So we'll try that again with it.
We're 25 years from now, when they're about 30 years old. What about your family? Rocky, doing what? What are you going to drive, Joey? What will you do for fun? You'd like to what? Okay, and the whole wide world, Joe, what would you like to do more than anything else? Think big. Good for you. What would you like to do, Tricia, more than anything else? Okay. They are making predictions.
turn to shine. If I could ask Mrs. Sanch, Mr. Hubbins, and Mrs. Hulsman, as well as Mrs. Nugent, to come forward for our convocation ceremony.
Jessica Nicole Ayres. Keegan Dawn Boyce. James William Budd. Casey Austin Charlton. Logan George Evison. Dustin James Glenn. Jarrett Terry Hout. Charlotte Eva Jensen. Shania Mahealani Johnson. Hannah Marie Madsen Lind. Trisha Irene Olson. Joseph Todd Olson. Cody Jacob Phillips. Riley Adam Phillips. Alana Raylene Stanton. Tom Vanderlyn. Brett Patrick White. Seamus Patrick Scott Wood. Congratulations, this is is our 2013 Spruce View School graduating class.
At the very end of our program, we will also place them nicely on the stage for some prime photo opportunities. We do have a few more special awards to present at this time. I would like to invite Mrs. Linda Snell forward to present the Raven Community Association Award.
Okay. The Raven community presents an award to a student who has been involved with the community and has done well contributing both to the community here at school plus the community at large. And I'd like to welcome Jared Howe to receive this award.
Ms. Long, would you mind coming forward to shake the hand of the winner of the Award of Excellence in Art?
This award goes to Hannah Lind.
The next award that we will be mentioning is the Cook Family Scholarship. Because there were no complete applications from this year's graduating class, the Cook Family Scholarship, in the amount of $1,500, has been awarded to Shiloh Hendrickson, former graduate of Spruce View School. Congratulations, Shiloh. I would like to invite Ms. Sylvia Mahon to present our next award.
The Innisfil District Ag Society is very proud to award Joey Olson his second Green Certificate Scholarship.
Okay, thank you. In our MLA's absence, I would like to invite Mr. Hoppins to come forward and present the Premier's Award for Citizenship. The application for this award was fairly extensive and included reference letters, statements of intent, and recommendations. We are thrilled to be able to present this award to an outstanding citizen in the class of 2013, Mr. Jared Howe. At this time, it is my distinct pleasure to introduce the valedictorian for the class of 2013, Ms. Jessica Harris.
I was taught that the way of progress is neither swift nor easy. You work hard and the outcome will eventually result in your favor. It may take a while to get there, but you will. Take us, for example. We have always been a headache and a half for almost every sub, teacher, guest speaker, parent, or pretty much anyone who had the pleasure to be around us. Some may have called us unteachable, loud, incoherent, and inappropriate, but we somehow made a 360. Not saying we made a 360 as we got older, because we're still those same unteachable, loud, incoherent, and inappropriate people. But when something needs to be done, we find a way to come together and create an outcome that even blows our minds. 13 years of school is quite a long time to be in a building with the same people, but I found if you do your best and have a decent attitude, you will be easily rewarded, which creates a sense of gratitude and accomplishment. I guess it's pretty obvious that the giant pointer finger of success and progress is pointing towards our teachers, parents, family, and even substitute teachers. They taught us to be kind, patient, hardworking, competitive, and forgiving. They taught us the basic formula for success, while others taught us the quadratic formula, which they swear will result in success, but I still highly doubt it. I remember being told by a very wise teacher that if you don't want to work hard or even try at all, you might as well start looking for a box that can keep you dry from the rain. This was also the teacher that threatened innocent lives daily, might I add, that he would throw one of us down the shop stairs in a box. Probably being one of the boxes that some of us may need in the future if we don't take his advice. Well, today is graduation. I know this day can be overwhelming, but I also know that everyone here will manage. It will be in your own way and in your own amount of time, but we'll get the hang of it. Sure, we might not be Canada's top chef like our mothers and know-it-alls like our dads, but we'll be succeeding in our own way, and that's good enough. Some of us thought high school was pretty awesome, and will hate to leave that sphere, but there's also some of us who didn't particularly enjoy its company and just can't wait for this day to be over. There's nothing wrong with either emotion or attitude, because quite frankly, you'll figure out in the real world that every person has their own idea of what they want and how they're going to get it. No idea is better than the next, so stick to your guns and do what best suits you. Who cares if you raise little hell? That's the fun of living life. I know a lot of you will have no problem doing that whatsoever. When we're out discovering different parts of the world, we'll begin meeting new people, trying new things, creating new passions, and getting a whole new perspective on life itself. It's actually strange how your perspectives and relationships change with people as you get older. A prime example is the change that happens between you and your teachers. First, when you meet them on that special home visit that the kindergarten teacher does, you think they're pretty cool. Unless, of course, you turn into that kid who has to sit behind a cardboard box during class. Then you believe that teacher of yours was pretty evil, to say the least. But for the most part, you would draw them pictures or bring them gifts until you went through that life-altering experience that every child goes through. Of course, that's seeing your teacher at the grocery store. They are no longer that cool person who thought that they lived at school, but just an ordinary human being. Once you realize how ordinary they really are, they become that person you see on occasion at the mall who gives you tests and failing grades. Slowly, teachers, I'd say around the 12th grade, simply become the Antichrist. I hate to say this, but I accept the way you teachers have chosen to live your lives, and I know that one day I'll begin to realize how right your advice actually is. I know some of us had big dreams at a very young age. Casey Charlton, for example, wanted to be an elastic. And Keegan Irwin wanted to be a Power Ranger. They had the right idea, but now we hopefully have the skills to make our wildest dreams come true. Once this day is over, we're given a clean slate to do whatever we desire and become whatever we wish to be. I'm not going to tell you to go on and be tomorrow's leaders or about seeing your high school years as having been the best years of your lives. Grad may seem like a huge step right now, but really it's just one beginning among what will no doubt be a series of beginnings in our young lives. And remember that while it is the time we launch ourselves out into the world to unleash our energy and dreams, we are neither alone across the country in doing this, because honestly, so many people have done this before us and the world hasn't ended yet. So I know we have some hope after all. Congratulations, guys, we finally made it.
Congratulations. You are high school graduates. Do not underestimate this achievement. It is a significant and important achievement. In fact, in our K-12 school, you are our greatest achievement. Everything that we do in this building, all the work, effort, time, and support, culminates in you, here today, our graduates. Graduation is an important event in your journey of learning. It marks the end of one phase of your journey and the beginning of a new and exciting phase. It is a time to celebrate academic achievements and reflect on your learning, growth, and future. As you sit before us today, ready to embark on the next phase of your journey of learning, I would like you to take you back to the moment when your formal journey of learning began. Picture this, September 2000, 13 years ago. Imagine yourself as a 5-year-old, about to enter kindergarten. You might have been a little excited about coming to school. You might have been a little bit nervous and unsure of what to expect. You might have felt a little bit of both, actually. Now, parents in the audience, I would ask you to imagine that same moment in time. That first morning of that first day of your child's kindergarten year. You as well might have felt a little bit excited as to see your child starting school. You as well might have been a little bit nervous about letting go of your child. You as well might have experienced a little bit of both of these emotions. Nervousness and excitement in hand, you embarked on the first step of your formal journey of learning. You walked into your kindergarten classroom. For many of you, that was here at Spruce View School, and you were welcomed by Mrs. Figgy, who is out there today. You sang songs, read stories, played outside, and had center time, all the while learning about letters, sounds, reading, and math. When you got home from that first day of school and your parents anxiously asked you how it went, you likely responded with something like, "It was fun," or "We played all day." And so it began, your journey of learning. You learned what it meant to be a student. You learned to read, to write, to add, to subtract. You learned about history, geography, trigonometry, and biology. You learned to push yourself as an athlete or to stretch your musical talents. You learned to work hard, play hard, and try hard. Along the way, you were supported by many people. Your parents, who learned to let go little by little. Your teachers, who taught you, encouraged you, and believed in you. Your peers, who laughed with you, cried with you, and were there for you. And behind the scenes, there were countless others who helped you get to the point you were at today. Bus drivers, caretakers, educational assistants, office staff, parent volunteers, community members. And here you find yourselves today, high school graduates. You have worked hard to get to this point, and your efforts have paid off. You are ready to embark on the next phase of your journey of learning. You are ready to take on the next challenge that life will offer you. Just like that first day of kindergarten, you might be sitting there feeling a little bit excited. You might be sitting there feeling a little bit nervous about what is to come. Just like that first day of kindergarten, your parents may be sitting in the audience, feeling proud of you, excited for you, and maybe just a little bit nervous about what is to come for you. Know this: we believe you are ready. We believe you are talented. Know that you have been valued and important members of our school community. You are our greatest achievement. Feel proud of yourself, for you are high school graduates. You are ready to begin the next phase of your journeys in life, your journeys of learning. Be your own greatest achievement. Thank you. Before we close out our program, we have a surprise for our graduating class. As they get set up, and before I introduce them, I would just like to mention to the audience that the pictures down the side wall have a card in front of them, and we invite you to leave a message of congratulations or well-meaning message for our graduates. And graduates, the photographs and the frames they are in are our gift to you. So we will bring them to the hall this evening, and you will be able to take them home with you at that time. I just have to interpret. Okay. We have one final surprise in store for our graduates. Mr. J, Mrs. Meyer, and Mrs. Sanch, as well as the elementary school choir, have prepared a musical gift for you. Consider this to be a message from all of us here at Spruce View School. This is our wish for you.
Got this, Mr. J.
Thanks, Brad. Feel free to sing along. You guys know how much
I will.
I enjoy country music, so we're going to do this for you.
Thanks, Mr. J, for the permission.
This is good.
Thank you. As the feedback goes back and forth. On behalf of the students and staff of Spruce View School, I would like to thank you for attending this important convocation ceremony. And I would like to take this last opportunity to offer a final congratulations to our graduates. Okay, we're going to do the cap toss, and that will be the last thing. So graduates, I would ask you to leave your certificates, awards, and flowers perhaps on your chair. We'll ask the front row to step down onto the lower riser, and the back row to come and line up on the upper riser behind them. If you have cameras,
Where are we throwing it? Up?
it's a time to get them ready.
Sauce it up, Nick.
Yes, preferably up, Seamus. Just pose for a picture now. I'll count you in. All right, on the count of 3, we would ask you to remove your cap and toss it into the air, symbolizing the end of this phase of your journey of learning and the beginning of the next. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos of memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.